Hello YouTube, this is Intuitive Retta. How are you? Sorry I haven't been online doing readings. I haven't been feeling very well. It's been a rough couple of months. I don't want to get into it, but it's been a rough couple of months. Also, YouTube is messing with me. They're taking down videos. They're threatening strikes. They're threatening to take down my channel. And they have took down videos. I believe my MAGA video was taken down. And this channel is not monetized. They also saying that it can't be monetized. So it's the same stuff that they were doing with my other channel. So my more controversial videos, like with Donald Trump, in regards to election, in regards to any kind of controversial topic, I will be putting on my Rumble. So I just also want to say hello to my Rumble subscribers, because this video is going to get uploaded on Rumble too. So if you don't see me for a while or whatever, check out Rumble. It's Intuitive Retta on Rumble too. Okay. If you would like your own personal reading, contact me at intuitiveretta@gmail.com. If you would like to help and donate to this channel, the links will be below. Also, I haven't, on my craft channel, I'm going to upload a video so you guys can help me pick out what fabric. Lauren had, a few months ago, sent me some money to get, to try spoon flower, because they're so expensive for fabric. So I finally narrowed it down to 2 fabrics. So I'm going to upload a video maybe tomorrow for my craft channel, which is the Crafty Virgo, so you guys can help me pick which one I should order. Okay, so this year, 2023, sorry to say, is going to be a heck of a year. It's going to be a horrible year. And that's horrible to say because we're in the beginning of a new year. But it's the Chariot and the Tower. So this is the year of the Chariot and the Tower. And the Chariot is stubbornness, steadfast, going full steam ahead. And the Tower is damn the consequences. And sometimes the Tower is good. You know, the Tower is, when everything is destroyed, something new can come of it. But it's telling us with the Chariot is that to be so stubborn, you don't care about the consequences. You know what I'm saying? You get so fixed on your end goal that everything around is damned. You know, that you're so fixed on your end result that you don't ask for other opinions, you don't take other people's perspectives, and it's like, I made this decision, I'm going full steam ahead, damn the consequences. But the line at the end of the tunnel is, yeah, you know, damn the consequences. The consequences can be very, you know, catastrophic, you know, and we have to look at the glass is half full and look and say, okay, well, if they're willing to do anything to damn the consequences, at least we can rise from the ashes and become something new, something that, you know, that they might not take an account for. So these elite and so forth are stubborn and they want their way, and damn the consequences. It can go both ways, you know. Be careful what you wish for, you might just get it, you know. So you're willing to kind of damn everybody to get what you want, but you don't realize that the end result might not be what you envisioned it to be. So we'll see. So let's see, 2023, the year of the Chariot. What do we have in store? I also got to do my monthly buy-in, and I haven't done one. People were wanting to know about, like, Trump. I want to do an in-depth video in regards to Trump. Also, I wasn't really happy about him announcing when he did in November, because that was the Hermit month. And that's all about isolation and depression and mental illness. in that month for him to announce his presidency on that month. It could be both ways. It could be that the public was so depressed that maybe he just wanted to give people a glimmer of hope, or I would have rather him waited until December to do it, because December was the magician energy, you know, where anything is possible. I don't really like that he did it in the month of the Hermit and the Moon. All right, so we'll go into depth to see how that, sometime this week I'll do that. So, Chariot and the Tower, what does it have in store for us? At the impasse. So people are at the impasse right now. So, I always say that even here in America, and I think it's going on throughout the world, we're one trigger away from complete chaos. Meaning that, you know, right now we're at the impasse. So we're kind of like, everything is kind of standing still. People are waiting to see what the next, you know, what drops next. And just like, remember with the COVID, when it first started, with the toilet paper, people went crazy over you couldn't even find toilet paper for freaking months. And toilet paper, I mean, I remember going to the grocery store and they're telling me you could only buy one roll. And I'm like, well, what? I was going grocery shopping with my sister, and because we were together, even though we were paying for it separately, we weren't both able to, they were trying to say we couldn't both buy toilet paper or water for two different households, because we came to the store together. It was crazy. So that's where we're at now. We're at an impasse. And that's the scary part, because here in America, you know, we are at the brink of a civil war. People don't realize we're at the impasse. And I'm worried about this impasse in regards to these crazy people that are in charge, that they're going to be this year so stubborn and so fixated on their end goal that they don't care. It's damn the consequences. The consequences is that the people are at the impasse, and it only takes a spark to kind of change that impasse, you know. And you're seeing it with the moon there. It's telling about hidden things. It's also talking about, you know, mental illness and people's emotions and stuff like that. So, and I think that goes throughout the world right now. The whole world is holding its breath. And all it takes is something and to set everybody off. And is that what they want? Perseverance. It's telling us that, yes, we're at the impasse, but we got to persevere. And if you look at this card, it's people coming together. This looks like an embrace, coming together. It's also trying to come together with thoughts. When I do intuitive readings too, is I like to see what's on the card and what is it telling me. You know, this is like flames. So this is telling me that people, remember I said, are at the impasse. It only takes a spark to, you know, start it. But I'm looking like, also, if these people can come together with the same kind of thoughts, if we can come together with our thoughts, and, you know, the people can kind of reach a consensus, and also embrace each other and have sympathy and empathy in regards to each other, we can persevere. And it's also about helping one another. So we know humanity can be disgusting. We know humanity, you know, we have that reptilian brain that's the fight or flight, and, you know, there's ugliness to humanity, but there's also beauty in humanity. There's also, we can see people, you know, that in the depths of despair and chaos and stuff, that people come together and help each other. That's what we have to look for. We have to persevere. Let's see what else. Quest. We have to be on a quest to see, look at this, what future we want. You know, We can have a future of more or less. You know, they're offering, we're at the impasse of, okay, do you want this future or do you want this future? Do you want this timeline? Do you want that timeline? So we're at the impasse. We really need to look deep within ourselves and have a spiritual quest. What kind of future do we want? Because right now we're at the stage where we can go either way. You know, we can go either way. And one thing I'm also saying, even though Trump, he started his campaign in the Hermit and the Moon year, 2024, let's see, the Hermit and the Moon year is about 2024 to it'll be about strength and overcoming. So next year is about strength and overcoming. So we have to really be on a quest of what we really want. You know? And you have to remember what's his name? Klaus Schwab said, you'll have nothing and be happy. That's what they want. They want us in this timeline. Instead of us wanting, you know, to live in abundance. That there's enough for everybody. There's enough jobs, there's enough money, there's enough food, you know. There's enough of everything for everybody. Don't let them have you thinking that there's only so much. There's only so much left. And you have to have less. And it's funny because also, you know, they tell us that, oh, mind your carbon footprint. Stop being greedy. But they're traveling in private jets. They've got, you know, expensive, you know, cars. They got, you know, security. They're living in multi-million-dollar houses. They're secured. They're eating the finest food and having the finest medication and they're telling us that we need to have less, but they're not, you know, it's not going for them. So don't let them have you in the thought of there's not enough, because there's enough for everybody. All right? Okay. Whoops, I'm about to drop the cards. Okay. What do we have to... this year, 2024. Yeah, we're at the impasse. We're at the impasse. And it's in the middle of everything is the Hangman. Like he said, the impasse. And then this is also is that even our happiness is kind of stuck. Our happiness, our joy, everything. Everybody's holding their breath. Our families, everything is kind of on hold. And we have to not let them interfere and let them... and let them play our reptilian brain self, meaning our fight or flight, the devil in us, you know, the ego, our vices, and stuff like that. We have to kind of remember that everything this year is it's gonna push us. It's gonna push us to the brink. And what that brink entails, are we going to rise from the chaos and the ashes, or are we going to completely, you know, allow our defeat? Are we going to allow them to make our fight or flight where there's not enough and we're willing to lie, cheat, and steal to get what we want or what we need or stuff? Or are we going to kind of come together and show the best of humanity? Or are we going to let them, you know, Are we going to let them make us show the worst of humanity? Our greed, you know, our selfishness, our evil. And that's what's going to bring forth. That's what's going to bring forth. So we're at the impasse and we have the choice. And that's what's going to kind of lead through to the strength in the star, which is next year. which is the growth. So are we going to grow viciousness and the negative aspects of humanity? Is that what's going to go forth and grow? Or are we going to say, no, 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 we're not going to let you manipulate us, and we're going to show the best of humanity. We're going to come together, and that's what's going to come forth and grow. So we have a big choice as a society of what we're going to do for 2023. And we have to realize that they're going to test us. This is the energy of force. They're going to try to force their will on us. They're going to be stubborn. They're not going to listen. Even here in America, our constituents, the ones that are supposed to be in the Senate and the Congress, they're not going to listen to the people. And they're going to try to force their will on us. And we have to say, no, 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 no. So we're at a pivotal time in history. We're at a pivotal time in the timeline. We're at a pivotal time in the energy and humanity. This is a pivotal time, and we have to decide as humans, what are we going to stand for? Because they're going to force their will on us. And sometimes this is going to go so fast, we're not even going to realize it. Then we can even look at, take right now in the GOP here in America. Most Americans don't want Kevin McCarthy, right, as speaker. They don't want Mitch McConnell. But they're trying to force it on us. And you have some Republican rhinos saying that, well, if you don't put Kevin in, then we're going to vote Democrat. And we'll rather, instead of putting in another Republican or a Trump supporter Republican or a Republican that people want as speaker, we would rather damn the consequences and vote a Democrat for Speaker of the House. See, that's the type of energy that we're in. So it's like we're so stubborn. We don't care if we cause chaos, if we kind of destroy the party, if we, whatever. This is what we want, and we're going to go full steam ahead. So we're going to shove Kevin McCarthy down your throat, whether you want it or not. And we as the people have to say, no, 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 no. We have to decide. Because we've been waiting. We're allowing them to keep doing things to us constantly. And things are going to come to a head. You know, even with around the world with the fuel prices and them telling, I see in other countries that you can't buy this much fuel and that much fuel. And things are, the prices are astronomical in food and stuff like that. People are having a hard time surviving. But we're at the impasse. We're letting them do it. We're letting them do it. We're letting them do it. And we have to say enough's enough. So this is what we're going to have to be in store for this month. Of them trying to force their will on us, to force us to comply, to force us to obey. And they will do anything to make it their way. And damn the consequences. And it's scary because we have COVID coming back. They're talking about a new strand coming out of China. We got that coming back. We've got, you know, all these things going in the pipeline in regards to illegal immigration and all this. So they are willing, the January 6 people there, they are willing to say, these people that are in power, we want our way. We don't care. Damn the consequences. And we, the people, are at the impasse of, well, are we going to allow them to step on us and we're just going to die and let them completely overpower us and become a dictatorship? Or are we going to say, no, 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 enough's enough? And remember, at this time, there's the worst of humanity, but remember, there's a counterbalance of the best of humanity. People have both good in them and bad in them. And at this time, we need to kind of look at the good within ourselves and help each other. All right, I hope this makes sense. I'll talk to you guys later. I got to do the Biden monthly in regards to this month. See what things he's going to try to force down our throat this month. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.